Alright, so we are going to make Eaties. In order to make Eaties, you need 1 bag of butterscotch chips. You need 1 container of peanut butter. I prefer the creamy. Doesn't matter what brand. And then you need 1 box, and this is the family size box, of cornflakes. Any kind of cornflakes will do. Eaties or Wheaties, cornflakes, bran flakes, whatever. Just cornflakes. So we're gonna do 1 bag, and when you do this, you're gonna do it fast. You're not gonna walk away from the fire because you will end up burning things if you don't do it all together and you do it fast. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this into a big pot. Here's my big old pot. The fire is not on yet, and I got a big spoon to mix it all up. So we're gonna put the whole bag of butterscotch chips in there in the pot, and then I'm gonna take this peanut butter and I'm going to scoop that all in. I'm going to do all of this before you add the butterscotch and the peanut butter together. You melt it, and then you put 6 cups of the cornflakes in. So I'm going to take all of this peanut butter and dump it out. And this is a fun one for the kids to do because they can help with it and it's good for them. So I'm going to dump and scoop all of this out into the pan. And of course it's peanut butter is real sticky, so it's kind of difficult to get out. And it can be messy, but it's okay. That's the fun. Kids get to be messy, and when they lick it all off, it's okay because it's all good and healthy for them. So just gonna make sure I get all the peanut butter out of here, because this is what's gonna hold your Eaties together. I call it dog poop, but that's just me, because once it gets done, I'll show you, it looks kind of like dog poop. So then you make sure you get as much of this peanut butter as you possibly can. I like to use my fingers. Of course, I've already washed my hands, so that always helps too. And stick it in there. All right. Now I'll show you this. Oh, I just got peanut butter on my phone. So there you go. It's all in there. Turn you around. That's the good stuff. Okay, now I'm going to turn on the flame or the fire. And I'm going to do it on medium because you want to get it to melt, but you want it to melt slow. You do not want it on high. You will start to burn the butterscotch and the peanut butter. And it is Christmas today, so we have company on their way. This is the last thing I have to get done for Christmas dinner. So you'll see it is very thick and clumpy, but we're going to just mix it up. And I put it in this big pan so that I have space for the 6 cups of cornflakes. And it's going to take just a couple of minutes to melt this all down. You want to make sure that there's no lumps in it. You want to make sure that the butterscotch chips are melted and the peanut butter is melted, but it doesn't burn to the pan, and it will happen very fast. So you continuously stir it. Make sure that you're mixing it all up so that it doesn't burn to the pan, because like I said, this happens really fast and it doesn't take long. And then you'll see that if you keep the heat on too long, it'll start to get chunky on the bottom, and that's when you know that it is burned to the pan. So you just mix it up, and I'm doing this in real time, And we're just going to keep mixing, stir it up. I grabbed this spoon because it's going to be a lot easier to scoop it onto the cookie sheet. And everybody likes these, so I make them big. I don't make them small like a regular cookie. Alrighty. And you'll see here that but there's still lumps. That is the butterscotch chips. You do not want lumps. So, we're going to keep stirring this. And stir it up real good. I gotta get all of the butterscotch chips to melt. Alright, so once you got it all melted, it's going to look like this, with no lumps. This is when you turn off the fire. Alright, so I turned off the fire. Everything is melted. And now I'm going to add the 6 cups of cornflakes. Now, if you have a kid doing this with you, it's a lot easier because they can mix it into 2, 4, and that is 6, because this is a 2-cup measuring cup. So that's 6 cups, and now I'm going to mix them in, and I'll be right back in 2 seconds, because now we have company, so the dog's going to go crazy. Alright, so now we're mixing it up, and it's going to take a couple of minutes, but you want to mix it all the way so every single one of your cornflakes is covered in the peanut butter and the butterscotch. So I'll do that, and then I'll come back in 2 seconds and show you what it looks like. Alright, so once you get it done, it'll look like this. Every single one of the cornflakes is completely covered in the sauce. There's the cookie sheet, and now we're going to scoop them on. So, you take that big old spoon, and you're just going to scoop it up and plop it on the pan. So, I'll show you again. Scoop it up and plop it on the pan. Voila. And you do that. This is a great big cookie sheet. Usually if you have 2 regular size cookie sheets, it'll take 2 of them. And try not to make a mess like I'm doing. But you don't have to make them big. I make them big because everybody likes them. And I only have the 1 pan available right now. So we're going to make them good size. And I'm only making the 1 batch. So, that way we can get done and start eating dinner. But in the meantime, this is all you do. Now, once you get it all onto your cookie sheet, you're going to stick it in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes. The bigger the scoops, the longer it's going to take to freeze. But you want to freeze them so that all of the sauce gets solid, and then it's ready to be served, and it is a cookie. So in just a second, I will flip you back around real quick, show you what it looks like. Ta-da! And there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, you are someone, you do matter. I love you. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for other videos I have coming up, and until then, Merry Christmas, and we will see you on the next video. Ciao now!